tough. I mean, tough one, but the way it started, it was good to see your team rally back, and I mean, like I said, I mean, outplayed Adams in a lot of facets of the game, but in the end, it's got to be tough.
It's heartbreaking. I know our kids, you know, that was one thing we talked about in the intermission, was making sure that we came out fired up and gave everything we had. And I felt like, you know, we got probably second best game that she's had as the freshman, Emily Dellenbach. She's a wise old woman in a young girl's body. So she has every shot known to man, and really studies the court. And I think that's a credit to the program she came from. And comes in here, and I think I can coach all those things, but to see someone young do it, it becomes contagious in a good way. So we had kids that, you know, Ashley Wells had 20 kills. Mallory Dill had 12 kills. Steph Sanka on the right side did great. And in the end, we made the adjustments to hit line and open spaces up because they were trying to shut down Ashley Wells, and I thought we had, but it was that lead that we gave up at the beginning of set 5 that really came back to haunt us.
Getting to that fifth set, I mean, that's kind of, seems like everything kind of goes out the window, that fifth set. Was there anything in particular Adams State was doing or that you guys weren't doing that happened in that fifth set?
We made a few critical errors in the very beginning. You know, we had hitting errors. I want to say 2 or 3 in a row right at the beginning of the game. And then at the end of the game, literally, if you go back and watch the film, which I felt like I was watching in my brain, that middle left the middle and went to block Ashley Wells. And that's what freed up our right sides to be able to attack. But it was that small group of points we gave away at the beginning of the game, which is what really hurt in the end, because we almost made up the deficit, but almost doesn't count in volleyball. Right? It just, it's heartbreaking because I know the girls have been working hard all week, and to get this kind of offensive output, I mean, I know 20% across the board hasn't, you know, isn't fantastic, but for us, because we have traded setters in and out because of injury, you know, that is pretty good across the board to have this many kids hitting 20%, 30%, 40%, 45 even. So, yeah.
What kind of positives can you take out of tonight?
Well, I think adjustment-wise, we were smart. You know, we were trying to make adjustments, and kids were listening and doing and implementing them. And I think that's something huge. I think our kids were looking for open spaces, and in the end, trying not to make critical errors. They were trying to force them to have to do something with the ball. So you saw like Mallory Dill tipped inside. We talked about that in the huddle. When in doubt, if you don't get a perfect set, you've got open opportunities, maybe down the line or inside. And our kids took advantage of those opportunities that we talked about. So we've been good blocking all year since we've gone to this 6-2. We're bigger on our right side to be able to stop people's outside. And gosh, our hitting percentage maybe could go up some more, but I felt like we served tough. That was one of the keys going into this game. I felt like if we kept them, Lindsay Stent is a great player. She was RMAC Player of the Week last week, Offensive Player of the Week, and we knew that we had to keep her busy passing or playing defense so that she wasn't easily available to be able to hit. And I think our kids did a good job of that and blocked her quite a few times. But down the stretch, she got a couple of key kills. And it was right in the stretch where we made the errors. So, you know, 2 points one way, 2 points the other, different ball game.